There it is, all packed in there. All right, repair kits. I have everything that I think I need for a 15-day paddling trip in the wilderness. Some people pack them once and they forget about it. I like to pack mine as mission specific. So each time it's a little bit different. That way, sometimes I'm carrying a small one, sometimes I'm carrying a big one. It all depends on what you're going to be repairing. In most cases, you're looking at fabric of boats and gear, maybe a tent pole. That's kind of about it. I started with this checklist and I got down to this. It weighs about a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds. It seems heavy, but there's a lot packed in here. Aside from a basic container, your container should be durable, as watertight as you can get it, watertight enough. It's usually going to go in a dry bag anyways. This one came from an old boat I had. It works great. I can even tether it down if needed. Zip ties. These are really handy for a lot of things. Just a grip of them, sometimes an assorted size, but a sort of universal size. What size are these? These are the 8-inch cable ties. These work great for a lot of things. If you need a longer one, you can splice 2 of them together. Extra shoelace. This comes in real handy when you have boots with shoes or something else. Cordage. Always have a little extra cordage. An extra cap for your boat. This is important. This keeps dirt and debris, and most importantly, this is your first defense against air loss in an inflatable boat. Then I have a boat-specific repair kit. This is made by Alpaca, but I've supplemented it with some stuff. Let's get into that real quick. I've got some sandpaper for cleaning off the surfaces to be repaired and for roughing them up so that that adhesive has something to take to, a little tooth to the material. Repair guide by the manufacturer. This is really handy. Nobody can memorize this, maybe unless you've done it a lot. I generally don't have to repair my boats a lot, so I like to keep this. It takes nothing. This is great for cleaning out zippers and like that T-zip zipper, and also applying a little bit of lubricant to the T-zip for the pack raft. Again, this is boat specific. You may not have this. Repair instructions for Aqua Seal, which is the primary adhesive that I use with this boat. This can also be used for other things, so it's not necessarily in that little packet. But I keep a little Aqua Seal UV. This sets in the sun. Here's a clear patch. It's a peel and stick, so you lay down the Aqua Seal and stick that on. A brush to apply your adhesive. Alcohol wipes to clean that patch after you have sanded it and had your greasy little dick beaters all over it. You got to get that off. Here's another little tear aid round patch. Nice to have just a pre-cut one for quick and dirty repairs. And then I have another boat-specific cap. This goes to the inflation tubes for the floor and the seat on my Alpaca. Tyvek tape. This is cheap. You can get it at Home Depot or wherever, Lowe's, and repairs all kinds of stuff, especially like soft gear, tents and stuff. Here's some more tear aid, a roll of tear aid fabric. So it's adhesive fabric. This could patch a lot of different things. Roll of duct tape. A little pen to mark where the hole is, as well as a little extra duct tape wrapped around it. A secondary type of adhesive, just a little tube, don't have to take the whole tube. Most importantly, a multi-tool. I just got a cheapo Husky one. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, you know, you don't need to spend a whole ton of money on it. After all, hopefully you won't use it too much. The pliers are really nice for grabbing and twisting things if you need to. And then it has an assortment of, you know, your screwdriver, little awl and whatnot. So wire cutters, chingaderas. And then again, this is boat specific fabric for the other boat that I'm going to try and bring. There it is, all packed in there. When you're thinking about making up a repair kit, it's a good idea to have a checklist or make one. I will try to make this available for you if you want to look at mine. You want to think about, what are you going to be repairing? You're going to be patching, gluing, so gluing, splinting, sewing, wrapping. That's about it, right? Speaking of that, I'm missing something now that I think about it. A splint for a tent pole. And a handle is a really handy piece of gear repair. I use this just around the house. I'm fixing all kinds of gear, and this almost didn't make it. But going through the process, I realized these two things need to go. And also, if you got room for it, take an extra knife. You know, a little extra knife is, the weight penalty is minimal. And what else did I just think of? A lighter. In addition to your fire kit, which is separate from this, it's nice to have a little lighter inside your repair kit for burning ends of nylon, edges, rough tears. You can clean them up. Super helpful. So that's it. Let's see if we got room for these guys in there. That fits. Actually, I don't need this because my Leatherman has one. Plus, I'm carrying like 2 other knives. All right, it's all in there. Repair kit, one of the essential items for any trip, especially in the backcountry, especially if you're whitewater, if you're boating at all. It's almost more important than if you're just doing a hiking trip, you know, because the boat is your means of transportation to get out of there. So you got to be able to fix that. That is that's what makes up the bulk of this thing right there, is boat repair. It also serves to fix tents and jackets and dry suits and anything else you have. All right, what do you think I need? What am I missing? What do you carry? Let me know down below. If you like this and you found it helpful, maybe check out this video where I do some more prep for this trip, or this video where I show you what I'm going to wear or how little I'm going to wear. And as always, please support river philanthropy. My favorites are down below. I'm trying to raise money for American rivers and American whitewater. Please go. You can kick them as little as $1. It takes nothing. It's all hands on deck. All right, go get out on the land.